Hello everyone. Let's see how we can run financial reports in Excel layouts. Before we go into the technical details, so let me run the report, the final output. So I want to run it for 2 years or 3 years until, and it will take a couple of minutes to download based on the volume. Let's see the report. Right, so this is the final output which we got it from Business Center. We could refresh it if it is not refreshed automatically. So now we got the final output. So here we got a template. Basically, I have three tabs by income statement, related, and do analysis by different dimension, and the final one is a balance sheet. So the advantage is like you can quickly change the filter and view the report quite fast. I'm also downloading the data in a summarized way in order to avoid a huge data dump into the Excel. So as you see here, now I'm seeing monthly the income statement. Let's say I want to quickly switch to YTD. I could change it from here. So it's pretty faster when you do it from Excel. So you can also have levels based on the account heads you want to group it, and also you can bring up dimensions if in case needed over here. So this is the one sample template. Similarly, you customize your own templates in the Business Central and bring it onto the Excel when it's get downloaded. I do have one more for a revenue. I have only revenue account, so now it is showing by group of accounts. This is the total by different period. Let's say I want to do by different dimension. So which is going to be a limitation. There is a limitation in Business Central, but whereas in the Excel we can do a lot of grouping. I'll bring it over here. Right, so maybe probably I'll bring the name, remove the code. So I could see same revenue by different dimensions. So let's say I want to move the month, then I want to bring it another dimension. So let's say I want a salesperson here. Right, so I can bring it over here. So still the filters will work where the month, whatever the month you select. At the same time, you can also switch to YTD as well if you need. So these are all net change related. Then finally, we have one more for balance sheet item, because balance sheet is always rolling. So the same thing you can do it for here as well. Like you can do the dimension wise analysis. So now we got 2022. This is showing until December. Let's say if I switch to 2013. So the entire report is getting changed. So as per this database, we have only data around May. So that's why after this, it's going to be a same value. Let's choose one month. Let's say as of January, I want to see this report. Then here we got a January month by different account heads. Let's say I want to add my filter, which is a dimension. So basically I have a 8 dimension over here, all the shortcut dimension. So let me bring a name as a slicer. Slicer, not area, maybe an area, which is slicer. Okay. So now I can see the balance sheet by different dimensions as well. So we have seen the final output. Let's see what is the data model behind this. So enter the Excel. I have some hidden sheets for data entry. The GL entry, which is a summarized format, which I'm getting from Business Center. It goes by year, month, and dimension wise. I'm not pulling the transaction into the Excel. And we have a calendar and chart of accounts. And dimension set entry is the one which bring by individual set ID wise what are all the values, different values we have. And these two are customized table. Basically, it defines the template, how the report it should present in Excel. This is the data model and which I'm using it for this report to make it work dynamically by different period as well as different dimension. Let's go into the business center and see the template how it is being defined. So we got a Power BI template. Basically, I'm using this for Power BI also. So I have income. Then this is which is been defined by 3 levels. So we can also add more levels if needed. So right now income, and further all the way it goes to account level. So each levels we can define the account range we want to group it. For example, this head I want to group all this account, and all the way like total. Let's say the total which is going to be by different sum of different levels. So I could also define it by levels totally. So level one group this plus this is going to be my total net income. So if you already define your in your account schedule, you can copy it as well. So I'll just put it for test, copy from account schedule. So, but you need to fine tune it. It cannot bring it exactly to this. For example, you didn't bring the total, so you have to add it the total, or if you want to change the sign, so when it get represents, you have to change it as well. Right, so I'll change it to so if you want to bring it as opposite and the business central Excel report layouts. Right, so after that, once you export the again, you will get the new layout which is test. Let's run the report again and see how this bring up this new report layout. Put the same period download. So it's download the data. Let's see what is the layout which okay, now we got a layout called test. So basically it brings out that amount whatever the account grouping we have defined. If you see here the total is missing, again you can add the grouping into the business central and download it again. You will get the final output. Again you can put the dimensions you want to analyze it over here. Let's see how the AL code which is being designed to export this layout. So I got a report layout which is basically have 6 different data sets which I'm downloading as a multi-sheet. One is a calendar. So based on the period we have given, we are exporting. So while exporting, I'm bringing all the parameters, the dimensions like year, quarter of the year, whatever you want. So you could also change, let's say here I bring all the different period, right? So in Excel, you can create your own formula in a DAX to do different type of reporting, or you can generate the KPI. Then we have a GL entry, dimension entry. So all here, what I'm doing is I'm using Cori to export. I'm not directly reading from Business Central or considering the performance. So here we got a GL entry. I'm grouping it by different dimensions, and finally I'm getting some of these so that I won't get a lot of entries into my Excel sheet. Then I'm getting unique dimension set ID, which is linked back to GL entry. And for each dimension set ID, I'm exposing all the dimension code and values names, so which I can slice and dice the data in Excel report layout. So we could add more dimensions if in case needed to bring it into the Excel report layout. Hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching.